Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the 99 driving dunk ISO build, man. This build gets a 99 driving dunk. It gets a 95 ball handle, a 91 speed with ball. It has defense and a bunch more, man. And the actual build name is called the Inside Out ISO Specialist. But before we get into the 99 driving dunk ISO build, can we get 100 likes on this video? 100 likes would be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 6K subscribers. If we can hit 6K subscribers, that would be absolutely insane. Also leave a comment down below if you guys need any help or have any questions, and I will try my best to respond. Now let's get into the 99 driving dunk ISO build, man. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Handish, you want to go with either left or right. I'm going to pick left because that's the best hand I shoot with. Pick the best hand you guys shoot with. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 32. Once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, I went with point guard. You guys can switch up the position if you guys want to, but for me, I'm going to just go with PG. Height, you guys want to go with 6'4". 6'4" is the best height, man. You can do a lot of good things with 6'4" builds. They really don't get contested on shots. They get a 99 driving dunk like I'm about to show you guys right now. It really is the best in between of a short guard build and a tall guard build. So we definitely want to go with 6'4". Weight, you guys want to go with 175. You guys can rise up the weight if you guys want to, but that's if you guys want to. There's not really a big of a difference that's going to make. Wingspan, make sure you guys make it 7 foot so you guys can get the 99 driving dunk as you guys can see on the max potential list. And once you guys are done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I showed, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. And I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so quick disclaimer. I did make this build for my starter 3 people. So if you guys are starter 3 and you guys have cap breakers, this build is for you guys. If you guys do not have cap breakers, you guys can still make this build. Well, you have to change a couple stats, you know what I'm saying? The more cap breakers you have, the better the build is. And if you even have the season +1s, you can make this build even better. So I did want to let you guys know that before we get into the video, so you guys wouldn't be confused. Alright, so first we're going to go into finishing, and we might as well start with our driving dunk. Driving dunk, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 94. The reason we want to go with a 94 driving dunk is because we're going to put our +5 cap breakers into driving dunk, which will give us a 99 driving dunk. And with a 99 driving dunk, we get a bunch of great dunk packages. We pretty much get almost all of it. The only thing that will stop us is height caps, but pretty much we will get a lot of driving dunks. We'll get all the contact dunks, all the driving contact dunks. You guys will also get posterizer on legend if I'm not mistaken. This build will be a menace with the dunks in the paint. So we definitely want to go with a 94 driving dunk and put our +5 into the driving dunk, so we get a 99 driving dunk. The reason we don't want to go with a 99 driving dunk off the rip, like straight out the builder, is because we will lose stats to make this build better. Because as soon as you go to that 97, 98, 99 caliber, man, it starts taking a bunch of attribute points. Like, we're already 71 overall just off putting our 94 driving dunk. Imagine a 99. We're probably going to be at 85, you know what I'm saying? So we don't lose potential with this build, so we continue to have good attributes, we want to keep it at 94 and just put our cap breakers on it. Next is our standing dunk. We want to put up that to 45 because I do know some driving dunk animations you need a standing dunk, so we want to just put that to 45. I'm not gonna lie, there is some good standing dunk animations you guys get with a 45 standing dunk, so that's why I go with 45 standing dunk on all my builds. To be honest, bro, I feel like standing dunks are sometimes better than a driving dunk. Yesterday I was playing 2K and this guy was just stand dunking on every single person. I was actually like in awe because he just kept getting standing dunks and nobody could block his dunks. They were low-key in front of him. They had the contest on him, but he was just going for standing dunks the whole time, and he was getting it every single time. So that's why I make sure like a lot of my builds have standing dunk, because it is OP, man. So we want to go with a 45 standing for the animations, but also it is good to have it as well. I think it's pretty clutch. And that's all we really want to do for finishing. We don't really need a higher driving layup, but 74 driving layup is good. To be honest, this is probably going to upgrade more as I upgrade this build. I'm pretty sure it's going to go up to 80 if I'm not mistaken. So an 80 driving layup, that's pretty good, man. We don't need anything higher than that. We could definitely green with an 80 driving layup. We'll definitely get some good layup packages with the 80 driving layup, so we don't need it anything higher than that, man. And close shots as just standing layups, we don't really need it higher than this as well. So that's all we pretty much want to do for finishing. We have the 99 driving dunk. We're going to get posterizer legend. We're going to get all the contact dunk animations. This build is going to go crazy in the paint. Next, we want to go into shooting. Three-pointer. Three-pointer, we want to go with an 85 three-pointer. I low-key wanted it to have an 87 three-pointer so we could get shifty shooter on silver on this build. But to be honest, I couldn't sacrifice ball handle or speed with ball because I feel like those stats are more important. But if you guys do have your +1s from the seasons, guess what? You guys can put your three-pointer to 87. I definitely recommend that so you guys can get shifty shooter, because I feel like shifty shooter is a definitely good badge. But if you guys don't really care for that, you guys don't really go for fades, you guys can keep it at 85. With an 85 three-pointer, we do get limitless range on bronze, which is pretty good because that means we can hit from deep. I'm not gonna lie, bro, you really don't need limitless range on this game. I barely go for limitless range shots, but when I do, I'm able to green it with silver limitless range. So if you guys have bronze limitless range, I'm pretty sure you guys can do the same thing with bronze limitless range, green from deep or green consistently from deep. I don't think you guys need it on silver, but if you guys want to put it on silver, you guys can by using your season level 15 badge upgrade or your season level 30 badge upgrade. I forgot which one it is. Pretty sure it's the season level 30 badge upgrade. You guys can put it up to silver and you guys can knock it down from deep. But I feel like bronze is pretty good as well. We also get Deadeye on silver, which is pretty good. That will allow us to hit some contested shots or hit some light pressure shots. Deadeye definitely works this year. And we also get set shot specialist on silver, which is the most important badge, because this will boost our chances of hitting staying still shots. So when we go for a quick stop, when we go for a peek, when we're shooting a catch and shoot, all that relies on set shot specialist. And set shot specialist silver is pretty good. I have set shot specialist on silver on my 6.5, I think, or my lockdown, and I was able to green a lot with it, you know what I'm saying? So set shot silver definitely helps and definitely works. And that's all we want to do for shooting, and that's really good about this build. This build can not only just dunk at a high level, like a super high level, but it can shoot. So when people are trying to play your paint because they realize you have a 99 driving dunk and you're cooking them on the driving dunk, you guys can go for them threes. And when you go for them threes and green them threes, guess what? They're out of the paint again, man. Now you could go for dunks again, you know what I'm saying? It's really the best of both worlds, having a three-pointer and a high driving dunk. So that's all we want to do for shooting. Next, we want to go into playmaking, and this is what makes this build an eyesore, man. This is what makes the build get called inside out ISO specialist, you know what I'm saying? We want to go with a 95 ball handle on this build. 95 ball handle is definitely good. If you guys are a 6'4", you guys are a short guard build, you guys want to go with a 95 ball handle, it's definitely the best way to go. I don't regret going with a 95 ball handle. I have a 95 ball handle on my 6'4", and to be honest, that's the main thing I really like about 2K, is just shooting and dribbling, you know what I'm saying? I really get on 2K to shoot and dribble. I have a lot of fun dribbling on my 6'4". It makes the game very entertaining to me. And I feel like you guys probably feel the same way. The dribbling on the 6'4" is super fun. So you guys want to go with a 95 ball handle to get all the good dribble moves, but not just that. You guys want to have Ankle Assassin on Hall of Fame. Ankle Assassin works. Like, it's probably one of the best badges in the game, especially for dribbling, because it works, man. You guys will be cracking ankle every single play, or you will stun your defender, and it will allow you to get a quick bucket. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're going to stun your defender and you can go to the 2, or you stun your defender and go for that 3-point. You know what I'm saying? Many times I've stunned players, broke their ankles, and got a free 3 out of it, got a free 2 out of it. So we definitely want to have Ankle Assassin on Hall of Fame. We also want to have Handle for Days Hall of Fame. That will allow us to dribble more. And the more we can dribble, the more we can combo up, the more we can get open. So we definitely want to have a Handle for Days on Hall of Fame, especially on a short guard that can get really shifty and that can dribble super fast. We don't want to lose our stamina quickly, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to dribble as much as we can. So we want to have Handle for Days on Hall of Fame. And we also get Unpluckable on Gold. And Gold Unpluckable is all you really need, man. On-ball sales are not super OP. I really don't see people get on-ball plucked consistently like 2K24. If it was like 2K24, I would just went Hall of Fame. But it's not really worth going Hall of Fame and losing attribute points when people barely get on-ball steals on this game. Next is speed with ball, and this is probably one of the most important stats in the game. You guys want to make that a 91, man. 91 speed with ball is super important, especially on a 6'4", because we get lightning launch on Hall of Fame. It's not just about having lightning launch on Hall of Fame, it just makes your player quicker. So if you want a speed boost out of a dribble move, if you want your player to be running fast with the ball in his hand, speed with ball is your friend, and speed with ball matters more than ever. It's not like 2K24 where you could go with a 55 and combo up. No. more than ever, speed with ball is important. And I say this in every single video because I'm a big advocate on speed with ball. You never want to go with a low speed with ball on your builds. The only reason you want to go with a low speed with ball is if you're going to put cap breakers on it. So if you guys want to go with a 90 speed with ball and raise other things and use your +1 from the season, go ahead. That's definitely a good idea. But if you guys do not have that, go with a 91 speed with ball off the rip. You guys will not regret it, man. If you guys mess up on your speed with ball, if you guys mess up with speed and agility, you're going to have to remake your build, man. You're going to regret it. I have a 91 speed with ball on my 6'4", and I can vouch that it is pretty good. It is super reliable. It will get you open, man, because when you speed boost off that dribble move or you speed boost, again, off that ankle breaker, man, it's a bucket. So we want to have a 91 speed with ball on this build for that Lightning Launch Hall of Fame, and so we can run fast with the ball in our hand. And that's all we really want to do for playmaking. I know the pass accuracy might seem pretty low for some people, but for me, 70 is pretty good. I feel like 70 pass accuracy pretty good. Even GB3, I think GB3 went with a lower pass accuracy on one of his 6'4s, and he said he's completely fine with it. And I really like GB3. He's a great YouTuber, great player, and I think he's a very reliable source. I think he's very trustworthy. When I seen him do that, I'm like, okay, you see, I'm not bugging, you know what I'm saying? It really is a good pass accuracy. So we want to keep it at 70. If you guys want to go higher, of course you can, but I would recommend just keeping it at 70. I feel like it's good enough. Unless you're playing comp pro-am, like 5v5 comp pro-am, unless you're trying to like rep grind, then maybe, yeah, you could go with a higher pass accuracy. But if you're not trying to do either of those two things, 70 is fine, man. You'll be good with it in the park. You'll be good with it in the rec, in 5v5 regular pro-am. You guys will be fine. You guys won't have a struggle with it. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. Next, we got defense. Interior defense, we want to go with a 70. I'm big on the 1v1 court, and I feel like this build is definitely good for 1v1 court. So that's why I went with a 70 interior on this build. You guys can put this lower if you guys want to, but if you guys plan on playing 1v1 court, if you guys are planning on playing 2s on this build, which I know a lot of people that use 6'4s for 1v1 court and 2s, you guys want to go with a 70 interior defense. I have a 70 interior on my 6'4", and man, the best thing I ever did was put that, man. I stop centers. The only thing I can't stop all the time is post scorers. Sometimes I stop them, sometimes I don't. It's really wishy-washy on how many times I do or not, but everything else I get to stop. Slashers, people with high driving layups, people with high driving dunks, I get to stop with a 70 interior defense. So we want to go with a 70 interior so we can get some stops in the paint. And they have improved interior defense. They definitely did their thing with that one. I cannot lie. They definitely did a good job on patching how bad the interior defense was. It's definitely good now. So the better your interior, the better you guys can get their stop in the paint. Next is perimeter defense. I went with a perimeter defense on this build again. 1v1 court, 2s. I feel like a lot of people will play 1v1 court and 2s on this build. Or even if you play 3s. You know what I'm saying? You're playing 3s with your friend and you don't have a lockdown and you guys want to play defense. You guys want to go with an 85 perimeter. I really like the 85 perimeter. I feel like it's pretty good. Especially for that challenger on silver, man. You know people are shooting over people. You know the 5'9s are out there. The 6'4s are out there shooting over people. Getting crazy buckets, man. We want to have challenger. Because if you don't have challenger, man, you're just a floating body. You know what I'm saying? You're just an invisible person in the court. You know what I'm saying? Man, the amount of times I've shot over people, shot in front of people, I don't know if they have challenger or not, but it seems like they don't. You know what I mean? But when people try to shoot over me, I have gold challenger on my 6'4", they can't make a bucket. They try to shoot over me, it doesn't work. You want to have challenger on your build. You want to have a good perimeter to have challenger. We have it at 85, and silver challenger should do the job. It should allow you guys to contest people and not allow people to shoot over you. So we definitely want to go with 85 perimeter. Next, we also have on-ball menace silver. Another important badge, man. This is clamps, man. This is clamps from other 2Ks, and it will allow you to clamp up your opponent. You guys will get bumpy on your opponent. You guys will be able to attach to your opponent. You guys won't be sliding as much. We definitely want to have on-ball menace so we play better on-ball defense. We get pick dodger on silver. Playing 3s, we got to get through them screens. Need pick dodger. And we got off-ball pest on gold, which is like clamps for the off-ball. So we can play really, really good defense on this ISO build. So it's not like we're just ISOing and dunking and shooting. No, we can play defense too, you know what I'm saying? We are reliable on both ends of the court. But block, what we want to do, we want to go with a 68 block. And man, I hit a bunch of blocks with a 68 block. Because that high flying denier bronze, it does work, man. You guys want to have chase down artist, which is high flying denier. You guys will get a bunch of blocks. And you guys have a 7-foot wingspan, so you guys are definitely getting blocks on this build. 7-foot wingspan on a 6'4", or 68 block, high flying denier bronze. you guys are getting blocks. Trust me when I say that, man. I get blocks on my 6'4", and my wingspan is not this high. And I'm sorry that I keep relating it to my 6'4". It's just that I want to vouch for these stats, man. So that's why I'm keep bringing up my 6'4", because I want to vouch for these stats and let you guys know that I've actually played with it, and I can vouch for these stats being good. And last but not least, we want to go into physicals. Speed. Speed, you guys want to keep it at an 86. You guys want to have a good speed so you guys can play good on-ball defense. We have that 85 perimeter defense. Now, if we go with a low speed, we can't even keep up with opponents, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might bump them once, but they're going to just speed boost past us and get a bucket. We want to have speed so we can keep up with our opponents on defense, man. Speed is super important for defense. You never want to go with a bad speed on your build unless it's a build with no defense. If it's a build with no defense, then okay, you don't need speed. But this build has defense, so we need a speed. Next is agility. We want to go with an 85 agility on this build. Agility is super important. Next is vertical, and this is very important. This will allow us to get the contact dunks. This will allow us to get legend posterizer. This is what's going to allow us to go crazy in that paint, man. We want to go with a 90 vertical on this build so we can unlock all the contact dunks that we need and want. Do not go with anything lower than a 90 vertical. Then there's no point of that 99 driving dunk. You just put 99 driving dunk for no reason. You want to go to 90 vertical so we can unlock all the good dunk packages, all the contact dunks that we want. We want to have a 90 vertical. It will help us. And not only that, it will help us with the blocks too, man. Got to have a 90 vertical on this build. And we do got a few upgrades left. I'm going to throw it on pass accuracy, make it 71. Get silver dimer, help out our teammates for we're playing 2s or 3s. And you guys can throw the rest on maybe either block, steal, offensive, defensive rebound, post control, standing dunk. It really doesn't make a difference with any other categories rather than interior defense. So we might as well go to the 71 interior defense, make our interior better, and throw the rest on standing dunk and have a 47 standing dunk. And we are a 99 overall on this 99 driving dunk ISO build, man. This build is tough. This build is super fire. 99 driving dunk. We can shoot. We can dribble. We can play defense. So once you guys are done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we are inside out ISO specialist, man. If you guys do like this build, let me know down in the comments below. I like this build, or leave a like in the video. If you guys are going to make this build but change a couple things, let me know what you guys change. I'm definitely interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Peace.